while Snow White is known as the chick who started it all, as far as Disney feature full length films go, Ariel started the best decade ever for 2D animation, the Renaissance era. Sassy, feisty, and full of life, Ariel is a wistful heroine who knows how to have fun. Along with her BFF, Flounder, Ariel seeks out adventure at every turn. One of her attractive qualities is that she is very definite about what she is doing and very confident about her own ability to succeed. Of course, a good deal of that confidence is ill-placed as she is just a teenager. While she's definitely a romantic at heart, Ariel doesn't subscribe to the one day my prince will come philosophy. Instead, she fights tooth and nail to find him herself, no matter the cost. Unlike her perfect predecessors, Ariel makes mistakes, big mistakes, mind you, that risked many lives besides her own. While some call her selfish, I've never gotten that impression. I've always seen Ariel as a completely selfish person who is at the same time completely self-centered. Most of what I liked about her character not only came from the Little Mermaid movie, but also the show, which clearly defines her character even more so. She, as most teenagers are, is looking for someone who she can love and be loved for in return. This particular character has always stood out to me because of her true human character, which is a flawed one. Plus, being the second prettiest Disney princess of all time certainly doesn't hurt either. But in all seriousness, the Little Mermaid not only brought a new era of animated films, but a wonderful heroine in the form of Ariel. And I was just gonna end it there with that note, but there's some more things I wanna point out before I end this portion of the video. Also, two more things actually. One, I want to dispel this whole notion that Ariel gives off the bad notion that you basically have to give up your voice for a man. That's basically what she did, but that's not actually the case. She didn't give up her voice for a man. She did it. Yes, being with Eric, getting a chance with Eric, that came with the caveat, but that wasn't really the reason. The reason why she did what she did was basically so it says it in the song, in her I Want song, part of your world. It wasn't necessarily just to be with Eric, right? To be with the guy she met. She wanted to be part of the world. She's an adventure. Yes, she's a romantic, but she's also an adventurous at heart. She's a very adventurous person. She likes being out there. She was very curious about the world, being around the surroundings, its new environment and stuff. The fish out of water story perfectly fits Ariel's character to a T. That's what she wants. She wanted to be part of that world, not just for Eric, but for herself, to be open-minded, to see that humans aren't as bad as what her father claims claims. Yes, granted, yes, she shouldn't have, made a deal with a shady sea witch like Ursula. Yeah, like I said, she made a big mistake. She made mistakes, but again, she's a teenager. But we teenagers have done tons of dumb stuff, back in our our teenage years. You know what I'm saying? But so that's one. And then here's another thing that I think is very important to address in the year of 2023. So Ariel's character, one of the things I love about Ariel's story is that it's pretty much relatable. It resonates to anybody, regardless of who you are, boy, girl, or even race. Doesn't matter. That's the beauty about her character. Unlike, say, for instance, Mulan or Tiana from Princess and the Frog, her story has absolutely nothing to do with the color of her skin. I repeat,
Ariel, the Little Mermaid story has absolutely nothing to do with the color of her skin.
or her race. So practically anyone can be her. Anyone can play her if it's for instance, I don't know, if they were to make a live action movie starring her or a live action musical, which, oh, surprise, surprise, they have. And they've all turned out decent. And regardless, like I said, anyone can play. Ariel's story doesn't have nothing to do with her being Caucasian, Asian, Black, Mexican, Latino. Doesn't matter. That's the beauty about Ariel's character, and I really adore that. And I think that a lot of people have lost touch with that notion. Please, let's bring that to the light, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to say, Ariel's great. She's a great character. Like I said, she basically kickstarted one of the greatest eras in Disney, and I think she should be held in the very similar high regard as, say, Snow White. Ariel is just simply fantastic. Wow, that was terrible. Up until 2002, Mulan would have kept the top spot for being the bravest, smartest, and most fearless Disney heroine to date. At first, Mulan doesn't seem to fit in her world. Everything a proper young Chinese girl is supposed to be: graceful, demure, quiet. She is not. But when When her homeland and family are threatened by an invasion of bloodthirsty Huns, Mulan runs away to join the army in her aging father's place by disguising herself as a man. There, she learns that her courage, intelligence, and determination offer her a way to bring honor to her family and herself. She learns quickly and it eventually helps to save the imperial city from the invading Huns. While there are plenty of Disney princesses out there, Mulan is one of the very few real warriors. So yeah, this bitch is bad news for anyone who'd want to fuck with China. And speaking of bad bitches, before I reveal the number one spot, let's take a look back at all the females I've introduced into this list so far. Now, this unstoppable redhead is the true definition of a bad bitch. Kim is a normal teenager who happens to be a super agent. She's a very cool, popular cheerleader who someone all the kids should strive to be like. Like the Powerpuff Girls, Kim lives in a world colored, hip, and retro, playing off the campy spy movies of the 1960s and 70s. Though Kim's not someone to be messed with when the chips are down, she never comes off as a heartless machine. She can be bossy at times, sure, but she's a good-natured person who helps others in need. She's also a good female role model. By itself, saving the world is no big. But Kim, on top of having her best friend and partner the Ron Stoppable, who unfortunately lives up to his name a lot. Despite that, the girl kicks major ass and still manages to study for her finals. She somehow manages to make even the most difficult feats seem so easy. However, much like Buffy Summers, she still have the heart and hormones of a teenage girl. At times, she does get scared and worried whenever she deals with tough life situations. However, she always has friends and family to support her no matter what. Taking the #1 spot for my favorite Disney heroine, Kim Possible, reminds me that nothing is impossible. So comment below, let me know what you guys think of the list. I'm sure y'all's lists are very different from mine, and that's totally fine. It's totally fine to, have our own opinion on such and such stuff. Who's our favorite Disney female characters and whatnot. But yeah, comment below, let me know. Tell me who is your favorite female Disney character, whether it be Kim Possible, whether it be Mulan, whether it be Ariel. Like I said, comment below, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like these, and most importantly, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I do post these videos. Now with that said, stay beast.
Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me.